In Maine, a high-stakes Senate race is heating up, causing drama for Democrats, now with an extra twist of Nazi symbolism.
My name is Graham Plattner, and I'm running for U.S. Senate in Maine.
Democratic candidate Graham Plattner running to unseat longtime Republican Senator Susan Collins, under fire for a controversial tattoo on his chest, a skull and crossbones symbol historically associated with the Nazis.
I am not a secret Nazi.
What's going on, friends and family? Thank you for watching yet again. My name, Terrence Manning. This is My Thoughts Uncut. Today we're going to talk about Graham Plattner. He is running for Senator of Maine. Yes, and he also has a Nazi tattoo that he covered up. We're going to see what CNN, Fox News, and maybe a few others say about this. Let's get right to it.
But at this point, if he moves forward, Democrats aren't winning the seat.
I hate to break the news to you, but he's winning the primary by 30 points.
Well, I think that's why he needs to get out.
Getting a Nazi tattoo made him more popular.
I don't think it made him more popular
among Democrats. You've got a guy running for attorney general in Virginia who wants to murder Republicans, and he raised $500,000 off of it. You got Nazi tattoo guy in Maine. I sat out here for a year, 2 years, listening to every Democrat at this table say, Donald Trump's a Nazi, Elon's a Nazi, and your party is now in love with a guy with a Nazi tattoo who trained a left-wing paramilitary group and called himself an Antifa.
Look at how she's smiling. She has no rebuttal. She knows that the Democrats are in a tight situation because for 8 years? No, back 10 years, because Trump said he was going to run for president back in 2015. For 10 years, they've been calling Trump and all the Republicans and everyone in MAGA Nazis. Yet they have someone who's running for senator in Maine as a Democrat with a Nazi tattoo, and they don't condemn him. They're trying to make excuses for him. That just shows you all. They don't really think Trump's a Nazi. It's just an easy way to get everybody riled up, especially their own party, and they try to get others riled up into thinking that Trump is a Nazi, which we all know he's not. This is crazy.
Super soldier on the internet, and he's going up every day. Good luck getting him out. I am but a humble political analyst, and I will just tell you that when you're winning a race by 30 points, if a pundit on television tells you, well, you need to think about dropping out, you laugh in their face.
I don't know.
This is a year out.
I feel like I'm leaving the race.
I want Democrats to be who they are. This is who they are.
This is not.
No, that is not
who they are.
No, it is not.
Now, he's not referring to Democrats as in Democrats like regular U.S. citizens. He's talking about the actual Democratic Party that are not condemning this. The ones that are in Congress, in the House, in the Senate. None of them are saying anything about this, how, oh no, he should drop out the Senate race, because they don't care. They just throw that word Nazi out. It should show you how hypocritical they are. They just throw that word out. But when it's one of them who has a tattoo, oh no, he made a mistake. Can you imagine if anybody in the House or Senate had a tattoo like that represented the Nazis? How crazy the Democrats would go. Of all the liberal networks would be covering this nonstop. But the only reason why they're trying to hide the fact that this guy is clearly anti-American, clearly anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic, clearly against everything that us U.S. citizens believe in. They just want more power. Oh, he's Democrat? Go on in. Doesn't matter.
Hold on, you're saying the Democrats are Nazis? Is
I'm
that
saying
what
it's
you're
very,
saying
it's
to
very
me?
on brand right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Very on brand.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Scott. Really, like, are you suggesting that, like, a person who wears a Nazi tattoo because he was in the military or whatever is representative of the entire Democratic Party? Is that
When you're
I'm only
voting
reading
for
the polling,
him,
Abby.
yes.
When all this story broke and he started talking about it, he literally got more popular. He's beating the incumbent governor of Maine by 30 points.
You realize that he's running in one state, in Maine, and you're also saying that because of that, he's representative of the Democratic Party. You said this is who they are. Who's they?
Look at the polling. Look at the energy.
This is
Look,
not about the
this is
polling.
who
This
they
is
are.
not about the.
This is what bothers me about these people. They are, I'm sorry about that, guys. They are disingenuous and they're arguing about the wrong thing. They're arguing about, oh, you think that's all the Democrats? When you have said Trump, MAGA is Nazi. You've been saying this for years. The polling shows that this guy is surging after they found out about his tattoo. That is absurd.
I will just tell you that when you're winning a race by Democrats,
race.
I want Democrats to be who they are. This is who they are.
This is not.
No, that
This
is
is
not.
who they are.
No, it is
You're
not.
saying that, hold on. You're saying that Democrats are Nazis? Is
I'm
that
saying
what
it's
you're
very,
saying
it's
to
very
me?
on brand
It's-
right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Very on brand.
Hold on one
Like,
second.
how
Hold
are you
on, Scott.
offended if they're
Really, like, are
voting
you
for him?
suggesting that, like, a
the
person who
polls.
wears a Nazi tattoo because he was in the military or whatever is representative of the entire Democratic Party? Is that the?
I'm only reading the polling, Abby. When all this story broke and he started talking about it, he literally got more popular. He's beating the incumbent governor
you
of Maine by
realize
30 points.
You realize
Family and friends. Let's just say a white man was running for Senate. And let's just say he was in Texas. And they found out that he was running as a Republican. And he got drunk one day and claimed that, oh, he had a tattoo of KKK, like the actual hood on there with the holes and everything. Do you think the left Democratic Party would allow that? Or would you think they would be on his ass? They would immediately say that MAGA is racist and all MAGA is KKK. They would immediately say that Trump is KKK. We all know if you get a tattoo of that sort, you're representing it. You don't get a tattoo of something you don't represent.
that he's running in one state, in Maine, and you're also saying that because of that, he's representative of the
people get
Democratic
crosses
Party.
and they're
You said this is
atheists?
who they
No.
are. Who's they?
Look at the polling. Look at the energy.
This is
Look,
not about the
this is
polling.
who
So
they
This is not
frustrating.
about the polling.
This is who they
answering
want.
the question.
Bernie Sanders wants him.
It does
The
not-
beating heart of the Democratic Party, where their energy is, wants the Nazi tattoo guy. That's what they want.
75% of
I think if this country is about anything, it's about understanding that every person, me, you, everybody else has gone
Look at this. He's
dark
condoning it.
moments in our history, and we go on.
So you're standing by your endorsement?
Absolutely.
Hold on, Bernie Sanders isn't the head of the Democratic Party.
Yes,
he
he
is.
is.
Him
and AOC.
Don't even.
Where's
Hakeem
the
Jeffries and
energy?
Chuck Schumer.
Where's the energy
here
of the
is-
party?
Here is what I will tell you.
Schumer
Scott.
wants Mills.
Scott, let
Sanders
me-
wants this guy, and he's winning by 30.
Let me tell you, this when polling happened,
He
reflecting
is totally
the
unknown. and he's-
entire
listen,
party.
Listen, I understand you don't want to have this guy, and I wouldn't either. He is a totally unknown guy, comes out of nowhere. He's got the full support of the left-wing, progressive Sanders wing of the Democratic Party. And
Like
he's-
everybody
and he's
in
beating.
is who supports Bernie Sanders?
Yes, look at the polling. And here's the most important thing. He's beating the incumbent governor of the state by 30 points. This
crazy.
isn't happening in a vacuum. People are comparing an establishment figure like Mills and this insurgent left-wing radical like Plattner, and they're like, you know what? We'll take the Nazi tattoos. It's fine. And I think look,
Well,
it
there
may
is
be
this
early,
new reporting.
but people are following this race, and the polling is pretty clear. It's not that close. Look, he doesn't answer to you. I mean, I wish he did, and I wish you were in charge. He answers to the energy base in your party, and right now, the energy is
in that
behind these
state.
left-wing,
He
progressive kinds of
The left
candidates.
is
This is
crazy.
who
We're
they
talking
want.
about this at the end.
Guys, from what I see, the left does not care what you've done in the past, what you've said in text messages about children and the opponent's wife. They don't care about any of that. They want power. They want to be back in power, and they will do it at any and all cost. They already tried to kill the president twice. Well, the third time, if you count the one that the guy had the whatever on top of the tree. But This is absurd. Democrats, wake up. Independents that lean towards Democrat, wake up. They do not care about the United States of America. They only care about being in power, and they don't care who is going to help them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Thank all of you for all the comments you left in my other videos. For those of you that are new to the channel, check out my other videos. Love you guys. Peace. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button. See you again soon.